Hey everyone, you're going to sleep. Hey Ted, hey Raylan. Put a snuffle mat in here for him. That kind of sluggish. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Yeah, I know they're sleepy. Yeah, they're called liver star. Hey Athena. Hey Christopher. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Yeah, they're sitting there having some fun. Got our snuffle mat and of course the broom. Of course they knocked the broom down. Yeah, all of a sudden they're like they can't go anymore. Little girl here, up close. She's got little freckles on her legs already, starting to come up. And the snuffle mat. Yeah, Gilbert, we will. We like for them to have their shot for a couple weeks before we take them outside. Georgia. Mm-hmm. They're starting to wake up a little bit now, I think. The snuffle mat's got them. Hey Ella, thanks. Hey Joyce, glad you're back. Yeah, they're starting to wake up a little bit. Their bedtime's about 30 minutes from now, so we definitely don't want them going to sleep early. Because last night they didn't even wake up till I came and woke them up about 5 to eat. They wasn't really making a peep all night long. Hey Gretchen. This one said, I'm tired. That's where we start bringing in the crate. They're used to going in the crate, so giving them some crate time. Get them used to the crate in here. Hey Lillian, thanks for coming back. So the crate here is something new, but you've done it before, but try to get them to go inside and play. Hey Brian, hey Marianne, hey Leon. So we've got a crate introduced, so they'll go in there and play around. Get them used to crate training. I don't know how many we got in the crate. I think there's 5 in the crate. I don't see how they all fit in there. So getting them all used to the crate, getting in there. Of course, they're gonna bite everything. So they're all chewing on the crate. It's been chewed on before. Yeah, I think there was 5 in there. Yep, there was 5 in there. So the normal puppy. No, Brian, they're not. They're all reserved. Thank y'all for joining. Give us a thumbs up, sub to our channel. We have other videos for training puppies and potty training, and got everybody's attention now. Some scratching in there. Gel, these are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels, but they're just called Brittany's. Got some digging going on in the crate. Thanks, Jill. As you can tell, they want to bite everything. And they're chewing everything. This is one that, if you can tell, it's got chew marks all over it. Thanks everyone for joining. Give us a thumbs up, like our video. Thanks for those super chats earlier. We got a bunch of puppies attacking this crate here. Everybody's biting it. Something new to put their mouth on. Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels, but now they're just Brittany's. Something new, Lillian. That's how puppies feel with their mouth. If I handed you a new material, you would rub it with your hands, but for dogs, they do it with their mouth. That's how they feel. If I handed you a new fabric. Yeah, we hunt these. Both parents hunt these, and then they're also show champions, Brian. And the dad actually has obedience titles, and they're all health tested on top of that. They're small, yeah, 30 to 40 pounds. And also they're teething, so they want to bite everything. That's why puppies get a lot of germs, because they touch everything with their mouth. They touch and ask questions later. As you can tell, they've been biting the inside, the side, now they're biting this side. Anything they can get their teeth on to put in their mouth. Yeah, they're really biting it now. I heard it snap, something snapped. That's what we want. They want them to get used to going in and out of that crate, because crates are a good thing for puppies. Keeps them safe. Yeah, you're right there, Planta. That puppy breath. Yeah, you go to our website there. See the parents, Hilltop Training Kennel. The mom is May and the dad is Man. They're both show champions. And of course, everything's a game to a puppy. The mom might walk by here in a minute, but she's not going to stop long enough for you to see her, and we don't want to move our camera too much. And they hear that noise. One of them scratching. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Thumbs up, please. Sub to our channel if you need to. Eddie, it's a new object. Their hands are their mouth. So something new, they're gonna put their mouths on it. There's actually 8, Brian, but we only have 7 in here. One of them's still sleeping. I think there's 7 in here. Yep. Yeah, Susan, grow fast. They grow fast. Yeah, they're pretty fluffy. As you can tell, they hadn't missed many meals. Yeah, they're fully weaned now. Yeah, mom didn't have anything to do with them a week and a half ago. So they've been weaned since they were about 4.5 weeks old. Yeah, we help test all the parents, and then, of course, we've been doing this for 30 years, so. They've already had their first shots. No, they got about 1.5 years where they'll be fully grown. I know, Lillian, that one night you were up for late. I don't recommend. The mom usually does it. She'll tell you when she's tired of nursing them. We've had a dog nurse them up to 10 weeks. We were having to give them food, but the mom was still trying to nurse them at 10 weeks old. but we have had a mom quit nursing them at 3.5 weeks old. They were ready to be, I mean, they were eating some food, but not like we wanted them to, but she was done with them. And some of that could be it was just painful for her, the teeth and stuff. I don't know. But they decide how they wean them. They're about 7.5 weeks old now, Susan. And you can tell they're all having a good time chewing the crate. They're actually just filling of the crate with their teeth, and it probably feels good to their teething, their teeth coming in. And all these teeth here are baby teeth, so they won't get their full teeth till they're about 6 more weeks from now. Start getting adult teeth. Hey, Angela. Sub to our channel, thumb up the video, appreciate the engagement. Also go to our channel and look at some of our other videos. Yes, Joyce, you can actually find their teeth sometimes. I think a lot of times they probably swallow them, but you can find their teeth. Yeah, they're still small. They're about 7.5. The biggest one's like 8, little over 8 pounds. Yeah, we had one the other day try to climb. We got some tussling going behind the crate over there. We're fixing to take this crate up and put the tunnel time down. All right, we're fixing to do tunnel time. Tunnel time! Tunnel time! Yeah! And tunnel time has started. Yeah, they love the tunnel. Uh-oh, he got mad because they... Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for that super chat there earlier. Also, thank y'all for subbing to our channel. Watching some of our other videos is what we really need. They always try to jump in the top of the hole for some reason. Yeah, they'll start playing with the tunnel right. We just want to look for any poopers, get them out, so we don't want to be bathing puppies tonight. All this flooring comes up every night and we wash it. This one's trying to get the broom. They love bristles. I think it feels good to their mouth or something. Brian, I don't even have a clue. I just know people do it. See super chats. I have no clue what it is really. We just started this channel, really using it a couple months ago, because parents that were going to adopt these puppies wanted to see them, and this was the best way of doing it. Thank you, Michael, Susan. Thank y'all for joining. They'll probably start going outside this week. It's supposed to be pretty weather again. And as you can tell, the best toy in the house is the broom over here. Hey, Stephanie, glad you're back. Yeah, the best toy in the house is the broom. And then now they're going to play with the tunnel. They'll start running and play fighting and wrestling and, yep. Piranhas, maybe, I think that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, they got teeth and they know how to use them. They'll hurt each other with their teeth, and they'll hurt us if they bite you enough. And the broom over here, the bristles. Our website, Stephanie, is hilltopbrittnykennel.com. And then we also are on Facebook, Hilltop Brittany Kennel on Facebook. Thanks, everyone. Thank that person earlier for super chats. We don't understand them all, but we know it must be something positive. Next week, they'll start going home, Myron. Used to, people send them home at 6 weeks. I think they need to be at least 7 weeks, and these puppies are 7 weeks, but we like to keep them as long as we can. I think if you keep them too long, it kind of does a disservice. Yeah, the broom is a new thing, and you can tell I have it stuck through, the bristle stuck through, so it's probably got germs on it, to be honest with you, but it feels good through their teeth, I would imagine. Yeah, the green and yellow puppy got adopted, Ryan. If y'all haven't been here for a while, Ryan's talking about a toy we had that was green and yellow. That's his joke every time he comes. He owes me a super chat every time he does that, I think. So they're getting rough over here. And look at him pouncing. I love to see him jump. Yeah, Michael, one other thing might be any DNA testing that they might require too, and any health testing. And of course, they're almost got the tunnel tore up. And now they pulled the tunnel on top of themselves over here. Yeah, the jumping's cute. And now they're all getting zoomies. Yes, Susan, we'll do a fake. Oh, we got one right here. Volunteer. Yeah, this is my little girl. She loves me. She always comes to the camera. And she's like, hey, hey. And then we look at her little ears. We keep their ears clean. And again, you can't stress enough to start cutting these toenails as soon as you get them home, because it helps them, makes them be good toenail puppies. She's kind of cute. We got a liver volunteer here. I don't know if he volunteered or she volunteered. She's starting to get little freckles on her legs, and then you see some freckles on her nose. And she's sweet as they come. Floppy ears. Thanks y'all for subbing to the channel. Thanks for that super chat earlier for people. Thanks everyone for joining, sub to our channel. Thanks everyone for joining. Got a lot of people in here now. And of course, the louder they can bark or growls, the more dominant one, those type of things. My little clicking noise gets them straight. Who's fussing? Who's fussing? Who's fussing? You're the fusser. You're the fusser. So boy right here was bad last night too. He was getting everybody. He's got little freckles. Look at the freckles on his legs already coming out. Cute little freckles, and he's got a little piece under his chin. You're not the boss, I'm the boss. You're not the boss, I'm the boss. And what are you doing? You can't be the boss, I'm the boss. So we see him, he's got little freckles on his legs already. His eyes will change color, so don't fall in love with his eyes. And he's got floppy ears. And again, we clean their ears, do their toenails. Thanks for joining. We try to come on every night. Like I said, you can help our channel by going and watching some of our other videos. At least viewing them. Yeah, he's pretty tough, Lillian. He was rough last night. They sleep pretty much through the night, Michael. We put them to bed about 9:30, and they don't usually wake us up. I usually wake them up about 5 o'clock to feed them. And feed them then. They're not potty trained, but we take them out for potty after they eat. And then we put them back up. This one's looking for the bed, see? This little girl here was looking to go to bed. Their bed is over there. So she was trying to go that way to get to the bed. And she's starting to get little freckles. Then you see they have little, what are you doing? You're biting me. You're not cute at all. And she has a lot of white on her. This one thought I was grabbing it. And she's kind of cute. Kinda cute. She's getting a freckle. She'll get more of them on her feet. Now she's licking the camera. No, Maria, they're already reserved. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, it takes a little bit to potty train. We kind of start the process here. So it kind of eases into potty training easier at your house. We're going to end the live here in about 15 minutes, somewhere in there, Lillian. Yeah, puppy breath, puppy breath. And this little girl here wants me to pick her up. She's kind of spoiled. This is the smallest one. She's not a runt, but she definitely is the smallest one. And she loves for me to pick her up. And I can just hold her like almost in my hand. And she's trying to bite my hand. And she's kind of cute. And she's kind of cute. She's playing. And you can see her floppy ears. And again, we clean the ears a couple times a week. We do toenails. They have little spots on the toenail, and then she's biting me again. She's not hurting me though. We don't let them bite us as they get older. But she's cute, and she knows it. What you doing? You can't get away. You're not the boss. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels. So I'm gonna start slowly putting them up one at a time as they get tired. And you can tell they're hanging out in the tunnel. Now we got one jumping on the tunnel. We didn't have a runt, but that little girl is definitely the smallest one of them. So we got a new obstacle in here. They love new stuff. So as you can see, they're rooting through the new stuff. Anything new smell. Yeah, Andrea. Yep. We raise them. Yeah, I don't see the lightning bolt. Let me see. She might have already been napping. Yeah, Lillian, this is the one you're talking about. She has the lightning bolt on her head. Give her a little nickname, Lightning. She wants to be bad now. Last night she let me hold her and hold her and hold her, but now she wants to show out. She has a little lightning bolt on her head. Okay, go play. Go play. Jumpy, jumpy. She's getting my foot. Their coloring is very distinctive. If you look at it, they all have different patterns. One reason I like the breed, I've hardly ever, sometimes they have similar heads, but their body color is always different patterns. Sometimes they have Mickey Mouse on their back, sometimes they have hearts. Hey, Chip. Some of them do have names, Chip. We start naming them. Yep. Eddie, it's bedtime soon for these. Couple more minutes. As you can tell, the other ones I've already put up. You don't hear them making a sound. They're over there asleep. We get bark boxes. You would believe how many toys they go through. But we have a bark box that we get. Yeah, so definitely cute. And there they're all playing with the new toy we put in there. We've had this a couple days, but we put it in about every other night. So I think it has new smells. See how that one's digging in it? So they get to stick their head in there. And so I don't know what that one's after. These are Brittany's, Bridget. Thank y'all for joining. Sub to our channel. Yeah, Brian, for sure. They don't know. Yeah, this is pretty heaven for us to watch them. Chip, they sleep over here. There's a crate over here that has a potty tray in it if they have to go to the bathroom during the night, but they're getting pretty good now. Well, I normally wake them up about 4:30 or 5. And Lightning is got her little snowman here. She's beating it up, as you can tell with the head shakes. She's got it. She's retrieving. They're good little retrievers. Now she wants to play with that one. See her jump on that one because it went to sleep. I call this one Liver Boy. We've had a Liver Boy before. Lightning. And I think the rest of them I kind of have named her up. It's 9 o'clock here. Chip. They all eat together, yeah. They all share the same food bowl. I do not like feeding puppies alone. They got to eat together. That way they maybe don't have food aggression. And Lightning is wired tonight. You can see her. She's got the zoomies. We're in Georgia, United States, Georgia. Sophie, they don't all have names. This little girl here, though, the little orange girl that's running around all the time, her name is Lightning. That's called Liver Boy there. But she's got a little lightning bolt on her head. You can kind of see it down her nose. They don't go outside yet. Maybe tomorrow. We had a shot about 10 days ago, so we'd like to wait after they have their first shot to let them go outside for a few days. Huh, Lily, I've never seen that. These are little cat tunnels that we have. Maybe the cat tunnel people will sponsor us. But we have little cat tunnels they use. We've been using those a long time. There's 8 here. We have a co-bred litter in about three hours away. There's 8 in that litter, but I don't think I'll do anything with those to help raise them or anything. That's why she's called Lightning there, Lillian. This is a boy here. That's called Liver and White. Yeah, they already got the tunnel. We'll put it out one more time. Watch them have tunnel time. Tunnel time! Tunnel time! And they know what it means. Tunnel time! Tunnel time! And the tunnel goes kapoosh. I don't know what it is about the tunnel, but they have always loved the tunnel. We got one giving out. Oh, Lightning's laying down over here. Look at that. She's laying down. She's getting tired. Got one in the tunnel. Oh, he's messing with the wrong one. Liver Boy, you messing with the wrong one. Lightning will get you. Hey, Cheryl. Yep. And of course, he went pee-pee in here. But that's why we have this mat so we can take them up and clean them. They're over 7 weeks. They're over 7 weeks old. Mom is in here. Dad's outside. But they're also, if you go to our website, you'll see pictures of them. Yeah, they love some tunnel time. I think it's because my voice gets high and it gets them excited. They know what it means. We've only been doing it about 2 weeks with them. Believe it or not, a couple weeks ago, they were barely getting around. Mom is Liver, which is that darker color. and Dad is that color there. If you have two orange, like this color here, you will only get orange. But if you have two colors, then you can get both colors. But if you have two livers, like this color, you will get orange and liver. But if you breed two oranges together, you only get orange. Yeah, she has a heart on her butt too. Lightning does. Yeah, and sometimes they have hearts on their forehead, on their head. Instead of lightning, it looks like a heart. There's a couple of these puppies in here that have that. I don't see that as much as a lot of people do, but like I said, the genetics here, if you breed two of these together, you'll get that color plus that color. But if you just breed two of those together that are orange, you only get orange. You cannot get liver. And then there's also a tricolor gene, which all three colors are on the dog. Yeah, they're very playful and they're very bitey right now too. They'll bite each other and make each other holler. And then there's also a roan color. It kind of looks like a bunch of freckles on the body. It's not really clear pattern. It's kind of just freckles all the way across. It's almost like a dirty, speckledy color. 10 to 14 days, they start opening their eyes. And then by 3.5 weeks, they're walking and eating hard food or eating food. Yeah, dogs grow really fast. I think it's one reason why their life is only 14, 15 years. Yeah, this is the breed I've had. I've had them since 1991. We've had just this breed. I did get a English Cocker Spaniel that I own with someone. Yeah, Brian, we'll be off here in a little bit. Probably 5 or 10 minutes, we'll be off. Thanks for joining. Hey, Mary, thanks for coming back. Hey, Callie, thanks for joining. We feed Purina puppy chow. Chicken flavor seems to be better on the stomach. We've been doing that forever. We also wet it. Even as they get this age, it's still wet food. It just helps with digestion and also gives them moisture. And it also prevents them from maybe choking on it. Hey, David, good morning. Hey, Susan. Yeah, two are in the tunnel out. See the little feet here. So like I said, their bedtime's about 9 o'clock, 9 to 9:30, so they're right on schedule. The Purina puppy chow and water. Yeah, I think anytime you give them water, especially puppies, I think they can get dehydrated and also their blood sugar. David, they don't all have names. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, sub to our channel, y'all. Subscribe, like our channel, watch some of our videos, give us some views. Thanks everyone for joining. They're over 7 weeks, David. Yeah, they're usually playful like this, but now they're starting to crash. This is their bedtime between 9 and 9:30. So every night, if we do it till about 9, you'll start seeing them crash out like this, and they'll start going to sleep. And they usually play hard for an hour, sleep for an hour and a half. Yeah, Callie, I don't think we can simulate you petting. Thank y'all for joining. Sub to our channel. Thanks, Callie, for joining. Watch some of our other videos. It helps us. Live videos don't really do anything. I probably bought it on Chewy or Amazon. It's just cat tunnels. Usually you can buy 2 of them for like 15 bucks, something like that. And we go through them. As you can tell earlier, they were already chewing the middle piece out. Yeah, they're starting to wind down, go to sleep. Got some in the tunnel asleep. And we got one still bouncing around. We always have that one that keeps wanting to play. But it might be crashing out now. Yeah, we'll have to do a fundraiser for more tunnels. Yeah, they're cat tunnels. Yeah. If they'd be huge if they were real dog tunnels or the agility tunnels they have. So we have a couple of our dogs that are in agility. We have one that's a cadaver dog, and we have one that's search and rescue. We have a couple that search and rescue, and then a bunch of them actually that are service dogs. Yeah, cat tunnels. They're not big enough for a big tunnel. I'm going to put lightning up, but I'll give you a picture of her. See her lightning bolt on her head? She's kind of cute. This is lightning. Look at her eyes. She's like, oh, I'm tired. One thing we highly recommend is making them show you their teeth so you can check their teeth to make sure they don't have plaque buildup, or you could even brush them. Also, make sure you check their ears, clean their ears out. And of course, keep those toenails cut. But this is Lightning. She is cute, cute, cute. And she's chill like this usually. She's got floppy ears. They have pretty big ears for their body. Tell them night, Lightning, you're going to bed. She's gonna go. Oh, she's still asleep. She's cute, cute, cute. Rub these ears. Rub these ears. Lightning, I think you'd like that. Let them see your whole body. She's starting to get freckles on her legs. See the little orange freckles? She'll be freckled up in a couple weeks. Chip, she weighs about 7 pounds. Brittany should weigh about 1 pound per week, and they're over 7 weeks, so she should weigh about 7 pounds. If they weighed 6, maybe a half, it wouldn't be that bad. But if they were like 4 pounds, that'd be pretty bad. Hey, Kay. Little liver one here. As you can tell, they're really sleepy. Looks like his mama. Got a little mustache, I call, on that side. Getting a lot of freckles. See the little freckles showing up on the legs. But cute, cute, cute. Pretty, pretty. Their eyes will change colors a little bit. Yeah, very sleepy. And they're usually calm. Anyway, they of course have their little zoomies, but pretty laid back breeding here. Their mom is really chill. Dad's really chill. They'll hunt for you really hard, but then they'll snuggle. And like I say, they weigh 30 to 40 pounds when they're grown. So they're not a big, big dog. I think he's gonna fall asleep. Yep. While I'm holding him, he's gonna fall asleep. 9 o'clock's their bedtime, and it's 9:17. So I'll wake them up tomorrow at 5 to feed. We only have 2 more left. Little boy here. He's got a bunch of freckles on his legs already. They're just barely, you can barely see the orange coming through. And he's also very sleepy. If I start rubbing his ears, I bet he will go right to sleep. Got his mama's face too. Oh, he's counting sheep really fast. His sheep, look at that little mouth. Look at him. He fell asleep, woke himself up. I hope y'all can see that. I mean, was laid out in the tunnel. This little girl's like, what is going on? I was sleeping hard. Yeah, Brittany's. They used to call them Brittany Spaniels, but now they're just called Brittany's. And as you can tell here, y'all, this little dog has a natural bobtail. A little natural tail. And she's kind of cute. Kind of cute. She's starting to get freckles on her legs too, and on her face. Thank y'all for joining. We'll be back on tomorrow night. We're putting them to bed for the night, and we will feed them tomorrow morning about 5 o'clock when they go to sleep. Thank y'all. See y'all later.